Hi there, this is Angela Strank, and I'm so happy to have you join me for this week's Energy Boost and supporting you in awakening your best life. This week we are going to focus on boundaries and how they impact our solar plexus, which is our personal power center. Our solar plexus, or personal power center, is located at the diaphragm level. So this is where our ribs end and the softness of the stomach begins. And our power center is affected by many different things in our environment. This is where we will hold anxiety, stress, worry, concern, and we might not understand what we're experiencing, but we may be aware that we feel something in the solar plexus. So for example, we might feel tightness, we might feel a little bit of a burning sensation there. We might feel like we've had somebody kick us in the stomach if we've got excessive stress and worry and concern going on. And today, I want to focus on boundaries and how having strong personal boundaries will really help nourish this solar plexus for us. You know, there's a big difference between being of service and giving up who we are in order to do that. A sincere desire to give to others is wonderful, absolutely wonderful, but there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. And this is something that I know a lot of women struggle with, having the ability to be able to say no, because they are tapped, they have other stuff going on for them, and yet guilt comes in, shame comes in. All of that inner dialogue steps in and tells us, no, I have to do this as well, because I can't say no. So we're going to work with strengthening our relationship with boundaries, which will then start to help the solar plexus become stronger. And then that way we have more energy in the solar plexus to deal with our everyday stressors, everyday worries and concerns, so that we feel like we are in control and we are able to really step into the life that we're meant to live. So for this process, I invite you just to hold your awareness at the solar plexus. During this time, I want you to practice some self-talk that is encouraging for yourself. So for example, it is safe for me to set boundaries. It is okay for me to look after myself and my own needs while being respectful of others. It is okay for me to know when I am becoming tapped and I don't have any more time or energy to give to others, and I release myself of the burden of having to hold it strong for everyone. So this is what I mean by personal talk. I want you just to focus on boundaries and talking to yourself like a loving mother would talk to a child. If you say you do have children and one of your children comes to you and says, I'm having a hard time having boundaries and saying no, what would you say to that child? I want you to do the same thing for yourself. When we say these affirmations to ourselves, we have our conscious mind that's being part of that dialogue that's going on, but we have our subconscious mind that's listening in the background. And it will let us know where we might not believe in these affirmations. It might serve up what is not in harmony with what we're trying to say. And that's all resistance. And the work that I'm going to do is going to help to clear that resistance so that your subconscious mind can get on board with those new thoughts, those new affirmations, and then you can take it into your system and integrate it, and then be able to come back to the world with new responses. So you're going to just gently close your eyes. And we're going to just start by taking a nice deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. And another big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And placing your hand over your solar plexus, so that's the area of the diaphragm. And just holding your awareness there. And as I'm working with clearing resistance, I just invite you to start speaking to yourself like you would to a loving child that is needing to set some boundaries and not needing to beat themselves up about doing so. You're just quietly talking to yourself. Don't worry about getting the words right or wrong. It's about the intention. And anything that's in resistance to that, meaning some beliefs that you might have had in your conditioning that it's absolutely not okay to set boundaries, that everyone needs you, that you have to be the peacekeeper, that kind of stuff, will begin to be addressed with this energy. All right, and let's begin. I now invite you just to say the following affirmation quietly to yourself, slowly and intentionally. I have healthy boundaries, and it is safe for me to express them. Take a nice deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly open your eyes, just coming back to the place and time where you are at this moment. Until next time, I wish you the very best, and may this week be filled with loving connections, deeper gratitude, increased miracles and blessings showing up in your life, and feeling more whole and complete and connected to the purpose of your life and the meaning that it's here to bring for you. Until next time, namaste.